We've seen that push factor be a common theme in the Cloud9 drafts.
And he has a very high win rate in the event so far.
I think we saw one loss yesterday
Only
for
one
No-Tail.
loss. Maybe, yeah, only one loss.
22 deaths, was it? Very rough game. There'll be a jug for burning. Very... IG's drafts, they always feel very vanilla, you know? They never pick up any crazy or
Just
new
like,
picks. They always just stick with the
just
old,
like IG Vitality.
tried, tested, proven heroes.
You notice
Stable
that
lanes,
the two
good
IG
team
teams
fight.
pick very alike, and
Yeah.
the two LGD teams also pick very alike.
Similar, I mean, they have different picks, but like very similar style. It's always like strong support, good 4 position, make sure they have 2 initiators, make sure they have a stable carry, and then, like you say, the right balance of push, initiation, and team fight. They never feel like they never go all in on one area. You look at Cloud9, they went all in on push. They had no last game. They had no catch. They had some team fight, but not much. It was all about push, push, push.
That is what makes games exciting, right? When a team decides to, let's do this, we're gonna all in on push. You know, if everyone does the vanilla thing, then games wouldn't be as exciting.
I mean, with IG, they're not even a team who will, not even talking about all in, but they won't even like try like, or bust out like a new pick or something. Whereas we're seeing like Clink's picked up by Secret. We're seeing the Pugna picks come out for some teams. We're seeing these unorthodox heroes, the Arc Wardens. IG's not a team I really ever think of as being like, oh, they picked that hero. That's crazy. There's a Meepo, you know. They just, you know, they stick to the vanilla stuff. Cookie cutter strategy.
What is Mr. Mao going to play here? Heroes that are good against Juggernaut.
Sven, perhaps?
Sven is not. Yeah, Sven is not bad. The Warcry.
Oh, where's Pugna going? Is he playing the
Position
Pugna?
5 Pugna.
Position 5
position
Pugna. Position 1? I was thinking position 1, you were thinking position 5.
I was thinking Paradise Pugna.
We were on very different tracks there, but...
You could technically do it. Like it's still a flexi pick.
Yeah.
Now. I think because the hero is very good just with the ward in the team fights, because it's very hard for Sanking Park and Disruptor to play against the ward. Very annoying.
Decrep could be very good against
Yeah,
Omni
Decrep
Slash.
is good against Juggernaut. I think it's viable to play him support this game.
Silencer ban could suggest anything. We could see Envy play Silencer 1 or 5.
Silencer Bat Rider. Most of the Chinese teams think it's a very potent. They rate the combination very highly.
Yep. As
What
for
is
IG,
Mr.
they are
Mao?
looking likely for an offlaner, but potentially a 4 position.
What is Mr. Mao going to play? I think it's going to be something funny, like something weird. I guess it's
That
going to be
is very much a trend with some of his hero picks.
Terror Blade is not weird, but
Naga is something he's tried a few times, but not had success with.
I don't like Naga
Yeah.
that much. Though. Yeah.
What would
like
you want
Curtis
to
Band.
pair with a Pugna? Something
He
kind
might, I
of
think
self-sufficient.
he might pick like some Luna. I don't know, like some push.
Necrophos, maybe?
Luna Necrophos.
They banned Anti-Mage.
Necrophos.
Suggesting Pugna might be a core, or they're going to pick some kind of...
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Then pick what? Shaman and push. What's going on?
Cogs are turning in our brains right now, guys.
No, what's happening actually? So
Enigma's going to be offlane.
Bat Rider support with Night Stalker, and
Yeah.
Pugna is carry.
Correct. So
Enigma's offlane.
Pilot Abed, AUI Night Stalker. They issue supports.
Are they actually?
Envy's going to be playing
Are they
Pugna.
actually doing that?
MSS will
So-
be playing offlane Enigma. That is what I'm getting at.
Very confusing.
It is very confusing. It took us a while to get there. The 2 heroes we thought might go offlane, the Bat, the NS, no, it's neither of them. They're supports. I mean, we've seen, obviously, actually, we expected AUI Night Stalker.
I mean, I guess they don't have any cancel for BKB Black Hole.
What is that? They don't have...
I mean, they could pick a cancel now, like some Beastmaster or some Chrono Faces Void. Nah, probably not. What can they do here? Legion Commander?
Magnus, even the Mag Jug.
Oh,
that's
Mag Jug.
something-
Yeah, I actually like this game if you go Mag Jug.
It's not going to be I mean, there's some tempo coming out of Cloud9 with the Pugna, but... Whoa, they get a mid hero. That was unexpected. Puck off lane.
It's a off lane.
They want a pushing hero.
Because DP is a good matchup against the Templar Assassin.
AUI picks up the Enigma. We're going to see a jungling Enigma. That was also... Okay, so it's not what we broke down.
Hey, what's going on? Nah, what is going on? So...
Support Night Stalker. I mean, that in itself is not weird, but it's maybe weird because you'd expect AUI to play it, but he's playing the greedy jungle Enigma while Pi has to play a 5 position Night Stalker.
No, Jackie is playing TA.
Jackie's TA? Whoa, I did not see that bit.
I am done, Parker.
You know, Cloud9.
What is happening? So they have a jungle.
Commentators baffled
So they have
by
a
Cloud9's ability to pick heroes.
So they have a jungling. I mean, they're gonna have a tough lane, right? If the Sanking and Park goes and pressure. Look, DP is gonna beat
They
TA.
saw. They-
Okay, they saw. But DP is gonna beat TA.
Here we go. This is what we mostly figured.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what we thought of the
Okay,
start.
this is still,
MSS offlane Enigma, mid TA, safe lane Pugna,
Okay, this is believable. This is believable.
bat
okay,
Night Stalker. I mean, we thought Pi would be bad and AUI Night Stalker. They just swapping it. That's fine. This is what we reasoned together.
But still, they're gonna with the offlane. Okay, it's not so bad with the offlane Enigma. Now this is normal. This is normal. This is back to normal.
Mostly. I mean, it's still weird to see like the support bat, but that is something that has come out of Cloud9 before, and even we've seen other teams try it out as well. AUI will instantly get up there to do some warding. We'll see if Burning can find him.
I don't know what to tell you, Parker. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think that laning wise, Night Stalker and Bat is actually quite strong in the laning if they do these two support. So I think Cloud9, because you don't need to help MSS, he's an Enigma. So you can focus on winning the mid and bottom lane and break even top. Potential of doing very well in all three lanes this game for Cloud9.
Right. That's going to be the case for IG. They've got some strong supports too. The Sanking with Boots, the Disruptor.
I think
Definitely some
compared to
potency there.
Cloud9, Sanking is not as strong as the Bat and Night Stalker. Oh, is he actually going to be in trouble? Nah,
I don't think
he's
so.
fine,
Yeah,
he's fine.
Napalm could come out, but he's got Boots, so more than okay. 4 heroes were there though. Envy.
This Juggernaut got trolled. He bought Magic Stick at level 1.
Oh, he saw.
He's not even a Bat Rider on his lane.
Yeah, did you not
I
see
think the
that
Bat
hero?
is not going to come top. He's going to play mid.
Yeah,
and
I'm
bot.
curious to see.
So I guess they're going to do a lot of stacking for the TA. Play mid and stack both Ancients. That sounds like something C9 would do. Stackerino, and clear.
That is a very C9 way of playing Dota.
I mean, it's kind of good, right? Because if you look at IG, they don't have the heroes to steal your Ancients. You can't really... Like, they will be playing a very economical game. Win their lanes. Lanes and economy, lanes, economy.
Yep. Alright. We'll see how these lanes kind of unravel here. Will be the 4 positions focusing their attention around the mid lane. Again, these dual lanes mid. Pilot Eye will be helping out supporting the safe lane. And the Enigma denying the creeps from the top.
It's like, nice Magic Stick, Juggernaut.
Yeah. OP's like, I would like a Magic Stick now, actually, guys. See a Burrow Strike come out early on. AUI with the Napalm. Should be okay here.
5
OP,
stacks.
yeah,
That
say,
hurts.
needs to be careful. Doesn't want to take too many more right clicks from AUI, but does have a salve coming out as he realizes his career. is
Bat
on
has
this
to be
match.
careful though. Sanking has another Burrow Strike.
Yep.
So other lanes, Enigma, like I said, he's gonna do okay in this kind of laning phase. Pull the wave back. I mean, they didn't block the camp, so that would be not so good for Enigma. Like generally, when you see off-lane Enigmas, the pull camps and the medium camp, you're gonna block both of it. So the enemy can pull the lane back. So bot lane, let's see how is the Puck doing. Puck's getting experience, not getting too much farm because it's a Night Stalker. Puck lane is quite difficult for him. But Sanking's on the way to maybe try to pick the Pugna off here. Maybe they can.
He's coming in. He did manage to cancel Envy's clarity.
Or maybe they can.
Boca hits
He
the
might
Burrow
actually
Strike and
be in
Pugna,
trouble.
yeah, very squishy here. Gonna go for the
Aw.
TP out, or not gonna be enough damage, so XXX holds onto it. Good play from Envy.
Oh my god, if he died there, that would be so bad. 'cause
Yeah, if you TP as you die as a carry, you have to then make the walk of shame back to lane.
Oh, here comes
He might just be
the
dead.
Bat
here.
Rider.
Sai has a level 1 Malefice. That Firefly
he's dead.
Napalm is going to find the first blood onto IG's Q. Top lane.
Good move here by Aoi 2000. So he's gonna get. Did he get a stack off before that? No, just came over for the kill, so no stacks yet. But first blood definitely very, very helpful for him. Bunch of items already in his stash. And this lane is gonna be tough for Fata.
Yeah, this is
if the bat is on him.
big reason why they want to pick this Death Prophet is probably because of this mid matchup.
He has still a very good amount of CS because Bat was helping him all the way just now, but so he's gonna try and stack I think one ancient soon. OP's low HP.
Some good damage here onto Mushi.
He just wants to stack now, like 250 for he's gonna stack the ancients. Stack ancient. Night Stalker's gonna be still playing bot. Maybe gonna get a TP fairly soon. Nightface kicking in. Do they have observers up? Yeah, Bat Rider has an observer. So you want to place the next ward with the somewhere maybe in the jungle so that the Night Stalker can maybe use it to get a pick off later. Nightface. And bot lane Sccc has an Orb of Venom. He's also setting up a kill on a partner.
Get in there or not. The side pull. XSX is baiting here. Is he going to orb himself back? It looks like they weren't on the same page. Pavoka was thinking about going in for a kill. Has the caustic as well, but Puck did not feel safe going in for that one.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of mana. Only one orb. So Nightface kicking in 30 seconds. Mid lane, Bat Rider swooping in from the side.
Oh, Pavoka goes in for the stun. Bottom lane. They really want this Eternal Levy. He's got another TP. Gonna be XXS.
He still has a salve.
Yeah, he's got a salve, and there is another stun on Pavoka. Blast. Harass them back a little bit here. 4-minute runes will be coming up.
Nighttime.
Nighttime and runes.
This is fun time. Nighttime, fun time for Stalker. There's a ward here around the Ancients area. Bat Rider won't make it in time to stack, but he's gonna control the rune.
Yep. Gets the invis. Sanking had the...
They might dive middle here.
Sanking is there. Paladai swooping on in as well.
I have a good rune here. Invis is pretty good. Night Stalker has one void. Yeah, they're gonna go.
Down with the Burrow Strike. Here's the Spirit Sight from Paladai. You get too low here, but Voka just trying to hug his tower. AUI with the second Spirit Siphon getting brought low. This may actually be enough to kill him. The right click.
Okay.
Down.
That was so much damage.
That is some good defensive play. Voka showing his prowess in that 4-position role. Good start for him. His Sanking has been very active on the map, even though it only just now finds its first kill.
Oh, DP is still losing out in the lane. I kind of thought that after the bat, I guess whatever the bat did in the first 2 waves was enough for Fata to just pull ahead the whole time. Thought DP would be able to catch back up. But
going for the early Aquila boots, not getting any bottle or anything. He's going for like more of a lane dominating type build.
Yeah, 3 stacks of Ancients available. STA is gonna get really fat this game.
UI, the OP, who is just trying to get to the shrine to use it. Do so successfully. Seeing scouting.
Still a pretty good move for Aoi there, making him use the shrine. Forcing it out. Nighttime is fun time. 1 observer at the Ancients, 1 observer in the jungle here. They have pretty good wards down to control and limit their farm. Juggernaut has to, I think, help his team soon though, once he gets his Omni. Maybe one more wave to go.
Maybe like that mana boost item we've seen before.
Yeah, that's the stats. You need the stats, yeah.
He needs that Ring of Aquila.
He doesn't have a Mango, so he's gonna need like either an upgraded one or Aquila.
Yeah. He's got it queued up, but he'll need a bit more farm to get there.
Bot lane though, like Paladai is trying to set up a flank onto XXS on the Puck. And it is the siege creep, so you see MV pushing out the lane. His Basilisks is already turned on, so it's very clear that their intention is to take the tower now.
Yeah, they love to push around those siege creeps here. Realizing they're coming in, he does manage to get the orb and the jaunt out. Paladai did not have any points in the silence.
Tower should still be down.
Yeah, they'll get the tower, which was what they came for, but they
can IG get something in return? Top lane? They call out MSS.
Get him back. Q may actually die for this one. The Eidolon damage, he needs it in the hero. Oh, he goes for the deny and he gets it. Neutrals deny the kill.
Oh.
Burning meanwhile killing MSS. That is
sucks.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, the Eidolons shot a volley of hits at the neutrals.
I think he cancelled that. He didn't get the.
He
I think he cancelled one of the right clicks. I'm not too sure about that, but it looked like he could have hit the disruptor with another wave of Eidolon right clicks there. But
that's through ultimate mid. I imagine that was to fight Fata, who to have gotten fairly low. But ultimately did not go down there. OP will get some damage on this tower.
Here comes Paladai.
He's going to heal from the ultimate though. I think OP, yeah, he probably just wants to get the hell out of there.
But they already got the tier 1 airbot, so still something already done here for Cloud9. They're going to use the shrine. Are they going to smoke up after this or just going to move? I guess they're going to move to mid to take the tower with the partner. Sanking on the other hand, oh, stack, AOE. I am going to make my own stack and I'm going to steal your stacks.
Not a bigger stack, but at least taking some fun.
Oh, this is too annoying.
Aoi may actually go down here. The shrine coming up, Aoi is, yeah, it's like, you want to do that? Well, we're going to punish you. Aoi probably just, yeah, he's going for the last right click.
Oh yeah, Q got it.
Q gets the say tier says,
oh.
naughty, naughty boy. Trying to steal our farm? I don't think so, mate. Cheeky little play from Aoi is going to get punished.
I will never forget the scene where the sniper and SF, remember Arteezy against Envy, where Envy was remember that scene where Envy was gonna die and he was last hitting an Arteezy deduct the crease. And then kill him.
He knows he's dead, so he turns to go for the last hits. That was hysterical.
Well, that was quite a long time ago, like 2 years ago.
I know the exact one you're talking about. Burning. Top hits. Low on mana.
I don't think I'll ever forget that, Parker.
You know, it's like Envy's making this next level play where it's like, oh, I'm dead, I'm gonna get last hits, and then Arteezy one-ups him like, you're gonna do this? No. I'll wait to kill you.
So right now, first knight face down. I think only one tower down. It's okay for IG overall. Net worth-wise, they're doing. Juggernaut is doing fantastic. DP is catching up.
Very even on farm now.
Is a bit less than Enigma, but that's what you expect.
The TA stacks is maybe the concern right now.
Yeah, they haven't cleared their stacks. Not too many stacks though. There's a triple Ancients here, double Ancients. Not too many ones. They're still gonna build on it, but yeah, eventually the TA is gonna snowball and get. I'm wondering if it's a Desolator game or a straight deck. Maybe a Desolator. They need more damage to kill stuff. Because TA is gonna be their main source of damage. And maybe because after the stack, Pugna clears this tier 1 top, it's gonna be hitting the second knight phase soon, and that they could actually get Roche with the second knight phase. That's so nice. Oh, Sanking finds the TA. Is this a freebie?
Looks like a freebie for Boca. Burn. Now he tries to run out of it, but we'll get right click down. OP comes in, but
stealing the H.
Okay. Some economic damage. Burning going to come in as well. How much do you want to steal OP and Burning? Here come CLOUD9.
Yeah, they really need to get this Omnisurge going though. He has it already for some time.
OP trying to farm his level 6 up top. Will be found. May get out of range. He does just barely.
And here comes Burning.
Here comes Burning and Baboka. The two B-men. Blade 3 was used. MSS is going to go down. Black Hole not really doing a whole lot. The Dream Call is there. Envy, Omni Slash. Great turnaround from IG. CLOUD9 rotated top to push and got punished.
That was a disaster to chase there. Getting a bit too greedy. Once the kinetic skill came down, I think they should have just ditched, but too late for that.
Greedy? I've never heard of it.
Well, thanks Parker. So second Knight phase coming in. Night Stalker almost level 6. That's TA. Oh, TA is buying it.
With the glimpse, can they get this? It's level 2 glimpse.
No black hole. Oh,
they really want this one. He's got another Spirit Siphon. Fata has an Arcane Rune though. OP only now throws out the Exorcism. Fata's going to go low, has a Refraction soon.
Here comes the Sanking.
It's being slowed. Burrow Strikers there. Great body block from the Eidolons. MSS may have just saved his life with that play. They were close, but not quite there.
Okay, so this is huge. They wasted the DP ultimate.
They may be able to get some damage on the tier 1, but definitely not the way they were hoping to use it. It doesn't look like they will.
They're running out of time though. Stalker should pop his out. He should pop his ulti actually now. Never mind. Okay. So ulti up, Night Phase kicking in. Enigma just got his Midas, so he's gonna spend time farming. He doesn't have Black Hole, doesn't want to fight. GA has queued up dagger, so maybe not gonna get the early rush because he doesn't have Dazzle. So the next play would be what? Pugna has the Observer Ward, so he's gonna be okay. So the next play should be centered around the mid tier 1. They should take this next. DP doesn't have ulti.
Yep. Taking both these side lanes. Doug's ultimate still on cooldown for a little bit as well, but
he's gonna have it for the fight, I think, if they want to. 25 seconds.
Burning still farming very, very well. He's going to TP towards his team. It looks like a smoke with a Blink Dagger picked up on Puck, but they smoked by the ward. But even so, Pilot Eye still got out. They got vision of him, flips back, and they'll catch the Night Stalker. The smoke will still connect for a support kill. Not the ideal target, but still something considering they smoked on top of that observer ward.
So right now though, doesn't seem like Cloud9 are too interested in doing stuff in the night phase. They're still waiting
Black hole
for
is down.
Black Hole,
Yeah.
Dagger. Tia is close to his Dagger. Bat Rider, what is Bat Rider? Is he building a Dagger right away or drums? No,
Unclear.
not sure what he wants.
Well,
Building
yeah.
an early drums might be good this game, I think, for the maybe.
Got some really good vision around
Because
this mid lane.
the Enigma has a Midas. So that guy's already like farming away. So you don't want like too many greedy items. Like if you're saving for a blink, it means that during this period of time the team is gonna be really weak. So getting a drums would actually help compensate some of the weakness there.
Yep. He's coming in. They're actually going to go for the kill.
Mr. Mao is in trouble. There is a disruptor. He's not getting away.
Not TP.
Wow. He dropped the ulti for that. Okay, fine.
Why not?
Yeah,
Didn't want
why
their-
not?
Didn't want their life.
It's a carry, you know? Every time I see a Pokemon, I think of support. It's the hero.
One man's carry, another man's support.
So
That was,
nothing is happening for Cloud9 night phase. That is not good for them.
That's a really just like one of those plays where he's like, well, they're mid, they're pushing. Let's try and split push top, but a puck TP with Dreamcore means you can't actually
Yeah.
get away. The
They're
hero
not-
with Blink TPing and
This is why their lineup is not like synergetic together, you know, as a team. Because this guy wants to fight at night, but the other guys are like farming away. Or Paladin gonna eat an Omni Slash and flap him.
Caustic and all the
he's
venom.
dead. He should be dead. Oh no, he's not dead.
You're right.
Am I kidding? Black
Oh,
Hole.
Blade Fury, don't walk into that one, Pi. We'll keep burning life a little bit longer. He's gonna get the kill, the Omni Slash. Oh my gosh,
No,
burning.
he actually just spin and. Oh,
Healing ward, he's still alive for the time being. He pops the stick. Oh, he almost lived there, not quite. That healing ward, almost doing wonders.
okay, so they got that going for them. 2 kills, Black Hole down again. But
Still
can they transition into a tower and objective?
Decent for Cloud9, could have been worse. Yeah, not being able to finish off that Night Stalker with the initial Omni Slash.
Yeah, Night Stalker is a tanky bugler.
Oh, they had the vision. The Thunder Strike pulls him back in. Success does need to be a little bit careful, but should go down here. Has another refraction. May actually be
He
able
might
to
be
find
able
his
to
way
blink,
out.
you know? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fine. He's good.
Doesn't have a TP. Can they get any vision? Doesn't look like it. But
So, Disruptor ultimate down. They gotta take a tower now, okay. Mid tower down. No thanks for the creeps.
this game's still looking to be in a pretty good position for
he
Cloud9.
tried to sandstorm the live stream, but he has True Sight now. The recent buff.
Definitely a nice improvement. Although you did lose that long pass range.
Oh, when you go out of range, it actually stops, right? Before it still drains you.
Well, the actual
The range is shorter
the
now,
range
right?
is shorter, yeah,
Yeah.
like the leash range. It's a lot
But they gave it
less
True Sight.
distance to walk. Yeah,
I guess it's better, like rebalance. I don't know. Maybe it's
Yeah.
better in some.
better in some situations, not weaker.
And
in
bot
others.
lane, Arthur hiding in the wings.
Yeah, OP went for an ulti there. Or they got the tower. That's what they were looking for. Meanwhile, MP takes
C9 got the
stock.
tower as well, so it's better for C9. They got a tier 2, and Exorcism has been used.
Yep.
So they should be able to fight now, right? They have a dagger on bat, so they already passed. They are past their weak phase. But it's daytime. But Night Stalker does have darkness.
Boca really needs
Yeah, they
to
can make a
on
move
Sanking now.
They can
Feels
make
like.
a move with the darkness and the dagger. Sanking is not near his dagger. This is good timing for Cloud9 to try and kill someone and maybe move to the Roche. Yeah, this would be nice for them if they can get a pick off. Let's see. I think Night Stalker and Bat Rider should smoke together with maybe the Pug. Pug might join them. Yeah, he's the burst damage. Then TA and Enigma pushing out 2 lanes. That sounds good.
We'll see what IG look to. Right now they kind of have to wait for their cooldowns and wait for this Sanking Blink.
Yeah, the Sanking Blink is more of the bigger deal right now because they can actually fight without the DP ulti. There's the Disruptor, Puck, and Sanking and Omni Slash. All those 4 spells are good enough for them to take a full-on 5-on-5. So I think that's still possible for them once they get the dagger. Let's see. The dagger on Bat Rider, they need to get something here can they get?
Anyways, pushing.
Might be able to get the puck though.
Just the lasso to start things off. Envy gonna look for the damage up with the decrep. He's gonna get the AWP out of there. Looks like XXS may survive. Blinks away as well.
Where was the Night Stalker? I thought he was... Okay, he wasn't. He was at bottom. I thought he was with... like I said, they need to make the move with the Stalker. The Stalker and Bat should work together. He should not be pushing out the lanes, and he might pay the price here. It's gonna be daytime if he doesn't run away. Okay.
Yeah, that's push out this bottom lane.
Yep, they have
Really
Desolator up on TA soon.
That's when they can kind of look to secure Roche. Nighttime plus TA Desolator with the map control.
Nighttime is over. They're gonna have to deal with like
That's
a minute and a half of daytime before they kick in the next.
And IG may be looking to smoke and go aggressive, given that the Sankey blink is up. So even without it, Park, he can go in. Phase shift out of that one. There's
Black Hole.
Okay, Black Hole. Where is it coming? MSS has a blink. He's waiting for it. He's going to wait for that Static Storm to wear off, and unfortunately, he's already lost Pugma. MSS blinks away, and IG may want to chase. Pilot just throwing away his life to help save MSS. He was not expecting to get any kills there, but he knew that MSS may get caught by a glimpse if he's not careful.
Yeah, Night Stalker was just late to the party though. He should already be there. He should not be pushing our lanes. They need him for the vision because he was darkness just now. He could use the Hunter to maybe scout out some stuff for them. Very important for the Night Stalker to be in the fight. And right now, Night Phase is in 1 minute. Black Hole is still up. Desol is up. Yeah, they have to get Roshan though. They have to get Roshan.
It feels
Get a
like
kill
the
and get
Pugner
Roshan.
really needs it, given how squishy Envy's looking in these fights. Although they may just give it to the TA.
I mean,
We'll
look at
have to
his
see.
items though. He doesn't have much that helps with his health apart from the talent. So
happily
he's
just
easy
threw
to
ultis on
kill.
him.
He's easy to kill for sure.
It's great how they use the Static Storm too. Like, they don't mind using it for that first target for a single target, because they know if they don't drop it, Enigma can blink him with a Black Hole. But by dropping the Static Storm, you protect yourself.
They straight up just went into rush.
At daytime, they
Yeah.
know there's 20 seconds.
2 ultis down, so they kind of feel like they're strong enough.
Yeah, they've got Black Hole. Scan will spot this one out. IG have to now talk about whether they can go for this one. 3 seconds, and they've got a Static Storm though, so they may be able to stop
Not that
this one.
fast though. Okay.
This is looking like Roche being
So I
thwarted
was
for now.
quite surprised that he actually tried to do that. They need to get a pick off, like I said, with the smoke. Now the smoke is wasted. They're gonna use. Okay, they're gonna use another smoke, so it's nighttime. They have to try and pick off any key target.
They have great vision. They have the ward on the high ground though, is the big thing here.
Oh,
IG
they
has
see
not
the
dewarded.
TA. They see the TA. This might not be good for them.
They also see IG running at them. IG really need to drop this sentry and find this
Okay, so
ward.
the smoke is gonna be wasted. They need to find a pick. They just smoked.
They're just smoking and sitting here. They're not actually pressing forward. Can IG find
I'm
this
not
ward?
sure what's happening now.
In some sense, they know what's going on at least.
And Pugna went all the way bottom to push out the lane. Okay, this is okay. So another smoke wasted. Right now
Oh, they smoke on the ward.
Right now they have to make sure that the Roshan is there with the trap and try to push out the lanes, force IG to defend the lanes.
They're going to force Roche with the Death Prophet on, but they see how low it is. They
They're
want
gonna
this
try
for
and steal
themselves.
it. They're gonna try and steal this.
Nightstalker gets stunned up. He can't fly on over just yet.
He's gonna fly in to steal.
No, he's being zoned out. He's too late to the party. Pilot Eye looking to bring down Q. Q has the Static Storm, needs to try and hold on to it. He's not being picked off though, and now he's being healed up. To the south, Burning doesn't find too much. Sanking goes down. It's Nightstalker caught in the Dreamfall.
they have Static
TP
Storm,
out,
though.
and the glimpse back. Nightstalker will be dealt with to start things off. Q has to be gone on if they want to drop a Black Hole here, it feels like. Be the TA. Oh, there's the Black Hole. Where's that Static Storm? It's going to get cancelled by the silence from the puck. Well played by XXS and MSS. Now in the Static Storm will be brought down alongside Fata. The chase is on as Envy and AUI going to be screaming away out of there.
Last 2 minutes was very confusing. Like I
Yeah.
think C9 they were very unsure about what they should do. It felt like they had very different ideas on how to play that scenario. I think what the other 3 players had in mind was probably the better move, the smoke. They need to pick someone off first. But Fata decided that I want to do the rush on my own. I think that sequence of play actually was not played as a team for C9. They were having 2 decisions. That one decided that he wanted to take the rush, and it wasn't fast enough, and IG was able to repel the attack, get the rush for themselves, and yeah, clearly not on the same page. Very costly, 2 smokes wasted.
Well, IG put themselves in position with Aegis now in hand that they can be the ones going aggressive, setting the tempo. Daytime will come in a minute and a half. They want to wait for that, but they may not even need to be worried about the daytime-nighttime factor, given that they've got this Aegis now. It does look like they are just gearing up to push down this top tier 1 tower. Bata really has to finish his BKB at this point to be able to team fight.
So they should not be able to defend any of the towers now. No black hole. And daytime is coming soon. They're gonna lose, I think, at the very least 2 towers here.
Envy shows himself mid, but they're keeping in. They want Envy.
He's dead though, he might be dead.
Goes
Is that
runs north.
Observer? Oh, they didn't see him.
Ooh, Envy. They knew he was there when he threw out a blast, but he
Lucky
managed
for
to
him, Pugna is very
elude
fast. Pugna is a very fast hero. Oh, he shot himself in the lane again. Okay,
Yeah.
Disruptor is too far.
Actually, kind of hold on to this mid lane. Yeah, they know what's going on, IG. But Night Stalker will see them first. With that night vision advantage, he needs to be careful. He gets jumped. Did not expect the night vision there, but XXS there, ready for retaliation. Bata has a TP, but can't use it because of the Sanking Burrow Strike. Epicenter to follow it up, and Bata gonna melt to this one. He gets brought down to start things off. It's gonna be an Omni Slash further down on Pylai Die. And AOI is just hoping to be able to TP out of here, but he can't even do that. 30 seconds. He'll have to.
If they are splitting like this,
their lineup's not really meant to split push.
yeah, they're not really. I'm thinking they're
Bad,
splitting,
Night Stalker,
but their heroes are not meant to split. They are meant to fight together with the Pugna ward.
Oh, you know it's a game with Light of Heaven in it. He's pinging shrines.
But he does that a lot.
Yeah, every Light of Heaven game, he pings shrine. It's just his way of communicating. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. He just likes pinging shrines.
So it's gonna be a couple of minutes of daytime. TP ulti up in 1 minute.
AY, rather than TPing out, is looking to be a little bit annoying, but won't even clear out the creep wave.
I don't know. I think these 2 towers are just gonna be down. Not much C9 can do to defend these 2 towers. They need their BKB on the Enigma, so they get their BKB black hole. Quite difficult for them to play now. They have to just try to avoid and get more items. Not sure what Pugna should build this game. He has a pipe, and then he's building BKB. So yeah, I don't know. Not very sure what's the best for him here. But the BKB on the Enigma is going to be a game changer.
Just keeping on out. They actually will almost clear this creep wave. Quite. Why do you want to be pushing this bottom lane? No Exorcism just yet. How long longer in this Aegis? It's about to expire, so perhaps no threat of any kind of a high ground push. But it does look like IG have eyes elsewhere. Boots to travel on Puck. Good global mobility for that hero.
So
IG
mid tower
playing
next.
the
There's nothing much
efficiency
C9 can.
game.
Yeah, nothing much
They're gonna
C9 can
smoke.
do.
Where are they headed? Towards top, perhaps?
They're trying to pick someone off, but I think. Yeah, maybe they're gonna try to pick. If they don't get a pick, then they're just gonna take the tower.
It's kind of a clever timing. They're smoking as the Aegis expires, expecting C9 to maybe just feel like, okay, Aegis is down, IG are not going to go aggressive, but a bit of a mind game. And they see the Enigma who does not
everyone
so close to BKB.
They're gonna know what's happening now.
Oh,
he
they're
didn't
gonna
blink. He didn't blink. Oh.
He didn't know they were coming, to be fair.
Yeah, but still, there's no one on the map. Like it's like a safety. Okay, he. Okay, he died, so that's bad. No BKB. He couldn't finish his BKB. Oh, that was a very big kill. Like it's just like you just do it. You know, every time you have a dagger, you just blink away before you TP. Just for safety purposes, even if you.
He knew they were coming, but like you say, could have hidden himself.
There's no reason not to dagger to use his dagger. But right now,
heroes, they're going aggressive now on the IG side.
Right now, the ward is going to scout them out, but nighttime is up.
Trying to punish the lack of BKBs. CLOUD9, 0 BKBs. They're trying to farm 3 time being, but until those are completed, IG definitely have the upper hand. They've got a BKB of their own completed on OP's Death Prophet. Burning continues to get more and more farm. Things are looking very good for the DAC champions right now. This would be a very tough loss for Cloud9. I mean, they could kind of shrug off their first 2 days going 1-7, like, okay, we versed the top 4 teams in our group, but now it's like, this is definitely, I mean, this is the number 5 team in their group as far as standings go, but at some point you've got to start putting together wins. Even just individual ones, getting some draws would be something to work off, but a 2-0 defeat here for Cloud9 would really hurt their chances of getting into the main event.
Oh, Mr. Mao might be in trouble. He just swapped out his TP. He's not planning to run away.
Will they find him? Baboka searches left. Will he?
I think he's gonna eventually find. Okay, maybe.
Okay.
Oh.
Guesses the wrong direction.
He knew he was doing something there.
Mr. Mao will be considered lucky for now.
What if he just blinked there?
Oh,
oh my god!
Oh, he blinked in the trees before he TP'd. He knows what to do. You're saying he needs to do that. I'm not sure why he TP'd home. He just, I guess a bit
I think he
mana.
went back to collect some items.
Got his, just like a Void Stone, right? But yeah. No big loss. He wants to regroup with his team. They're actually grouping up around this mid lane. Roche could potentially be back up in the next 15-20 seconds, so IG do want to play 5-man Dota. The puck can kind of split push because of the boots of travel. We'll see where IG go next.
He has to be careful though. Night Stalker Bear Rider. They have tools to catch him.
Lincoln is not completed just yet. But looks like this tier 2 mid maybe.
They should just group up and push. Play together.
Oh.
Should no reason to speed up.
They may not want to just like throw an Exorcism for a tower though, because if you use Exorcism and you just get a tower, Cloud9 may run at you and try and fight while it's on cooldown. So I think you do have to be careful about how you use that ultimate.
Okay, they are camping around their vision. Dota 101 once again.
Get a high ground ward and just sit there waiting for your enemy to come to you.
Yep, but they need to deward the ward here. They have a sentry, but the sentry, they kind of expected the ward to be on the high ground, but Cloud9 plays this is a more conventional spot for the observer here. So gonna give them some useful information.
That could give them a chance at fighting at Roche. Cloud9, BKB Black Hole. There we go. We talked about the BKBs. They are coming online. 2 of 3 completed. The third not far away. Doesn't get much better than this for Cloud9 as far as spikes and their strength for this game go.
Yeah, this is their strongest.
This could be the strongest they'll be at any major point in this game.
The only way they can, unless they jump him first, otherwise there's no way to stop the BKB Black Hole.
Someone like Jug just wants to blink on Enigma and throw an Omni Slash, it feels like.
If they find him.
Yep.
That's gonna be up to MSS to position well. They have the Night Stalker, so vision advantage on their side. Should be no problem for him to get a good BKB Black Hole.
CQ. Could be a potential jump. They'll just grab him and take the freebie. Roche is going to respawn almost immediately after. It's being pinged.
This is good for C9. A pick into the Roche. This is what they needed the last time.
Yep. IG do scatter that. That's the good news for them. The bad news is they don't have Disruptor.
Yeah, I don't think they can fight it.
They mess around at the pit.
Oh, they're gonna try?
They know they can, if they delay Cloud9, they could buy time for Disruptor.
Oh, Cloud9 is just gonna take the fight here. BKB Black Hole. Can he get a big one?
Gets the BKB off. He catches the Death Prophet. Exorcism hasn't been used here. They're gonna try and right-click him down. They take out Sand King, and Death Prophet is caught in a terrible spot. Great call from Cloud9. Take the fight, force it. They do manage to get the puck escaping.
Good call this time, like you said, Parker. Came out because they had the ward. Look, the middle ward that they placed, they killed the Disruptor with this ops before this ward. Yep. Getting them the big black hole here, the 2-man black hole.
All they had to do was make sure they could take down the Death Prophet and not melt to the Exorcism.
So IG took some heavy loss there. DP popped her. Was it a 10-second? Yeah, it was a 10-second BKB. It's quite a big loss losing that fight. So they have the Cheese and Aegis. I think the Pugna is going to be very, very annoying now. I think when he gets his eggs and the level 20 cast range talent, so you have the 150 plus the Aether Lens plus your eggs on the Pugna ulti. Oh, that is some fun game, you know, for the Pugna.
Do true Pugna things.
Yeah, you're very strong at that stage.
Cloud9 are feeling strong. This ward, it gets not
another ward, another pick.
2, but a third big fight for them. OP looking to use that Spirit Siphon. He's been kept alive for now. He dodges some of the TA's damage output, and he's healed himself up quite a lot here. He's holding on to the Exorcism, doesn't want to fully commit to it.
Oh, they got the gem.
Okay, Bat Rider, the next going to be the focus. They've taken out 3, a great fight for IG, and they didn't even need to use the Exorcism. MSS, he's being scouted by the gem here. He can't actually get away with this invis, and without ultimates, without Black Hole,
they were. I think they were a bit too far there. The TA and the partner couldn't help them to damage him.
They tried to focus down the Death Prophet. They was
how did
close.
the DP not die, right? He siphoned 2 heroes and he used himself, right?
Exactly.
And the Disruptor ulti was on top.
The Siphon, I want to say, yeah, like you said, it was on 2 heroes, got the Yules off, he was down to like 200, and when he landed, he was back up to about 800. They're going to be on high ground with that Exorcism now.
One moment,
timing could not be better.
One moment Cloud9 was doing good, and the other moment...
This is reminiscent of Game 1, you know. They were doing well, and then they lose one big team fight, and IG get a lane of racks. Because right now, without Black Hole, Enigma, there's no point buying back. This is a lane of racks.
The heartbreak continues for the C9 fans.
It is definitely a brutal day.
If they lose
brutal 3 days.
They haven't lost.
To be a Cloud9 fan. You're right. It really has been the story of this series. Cloud9, they get an edge. Strategically, they put themselves in a good position. And then one big IG team fight. Definitely give a lot of credit to IG and some of their decisions.
You say IG team fight, but it was actually Cloud9 jumping on them. The Bat Rider went in.
Yeah,
daytime.
Well, IG, like, I guess they counterplayed it. You know, like Puck went in, he got a dream call off.
Yeah, it wasn't even IG bringing the fight to Cloud9. Cloud9 were the ones making the move without a black hole, and it was no black hole, and it was daytime. Those were the 2 key components of their. Okay, I got a pick here.
Has got a Lincoln Sphere, but has not got his Blink Dagger up for the time being. Bat Rider looking to chase after him.
Oh, they see him. It's probably screwed.
Scepter gets the Blink away. Puck
blink.
doing Puck things. Has got Lincoln's back up now. AUI can't even grab him. The worst possible hero to run into there. If he didn't have a Lincoln's, it would have been fine, but fortunately for them, the Lincoln's preventing the Bat getting the jump. And IG can happily let this T2 tower go down. They do not care about defending this one. Aegis TA, something they do not want to fight into, and most importantly, the Exorcism OP waiting for that cooldown to come back up. Feels like Cloud9 have to be careful about how they play this one. Again, it's a game of these ulti cooldowns. One team uses their big ultis, wins a fight, then the other team looks to force a fight while they've got theirs and their opponents do not. And it was IG who got the bigger prize.
The other bigger thing was they lost the gem too. The gem was very crucial for them.
Yep.
Now they don't have it. It's
pretty big gold swing. I mean, that big drop in the gold graph is largely that gem. That's a 1800 gold swing. Going,
here we go. IG's running in, but Black Hole is up. Okay. Yeah, if he's not the first one getting gone on, then I think C9 can still win.
Yep.
The fight.
Definitely agree.
But it looks like he's going to be the first one.
He blinks away just in time, but the Sand King's there to follow it up. He may just need a BKB to get out of here. He does do so. They go for the Black Hole.
Okay.
Just the Sand King being brought down.
I think he almost maybe could have gone for it, but still.
Cloud9 may want to chase, but they do have to realize this Black Hole is not reliable without a BKB.
They have to, but they still need to be very careful because Sand King, they are one man down. Sand King's dead.
Yeah. And that's also their main initiator. Puck with an Ag Scepter, by the way, so we will see that BKB piercing stun.
If you snap out of it.
If you act, that could affect someone like MSS if he wants to.
Oh yeah, think about it. You just find him, you call him, and just your job is done.
He can't blink out. He can't even BKB.
I mean, he can black hole on the spot if the fight is near, but he can't jump
move outside of that coil.
That is a good point, Parker. Well played.
XXS is very farmed. He's level 23. He's kind of playing a lot more like a mid puck right now. It feels like he is the true core hero of this game, and you could see that 420 GPM kicking in.
I hear black hole.
I see a little bit of a black hole. Burning. Found. BKB from the TA.
Yep, Observer Ward scouting
black
him,
hole.
farming the Ancients. This is a spot that a lot of carry players die. I'm not sure if you noticed this. This spot here, farming this Ancient.
Yeah.
First thing is you die here, you give away Roche and they push high ground.
Burning may just have to buy back.
I think they might be able to hold. They have a lot of wave clear, Puck and DP.
The TA doesn't have BKB, so without BKB, without Aegis, that did expire. I think Bata is
they
exposed.
can hold this. They're gonna take some damage because of the Nether Blast.
They actually don't know if you want to engage on this one entirely, and
okay, they're gonna buy back maybe.
But you need that buyback. Envy's just going to have to be let to die, it looks like here. Envy with the BKB, but the physical damage should be enough. The Dream Coil was there to stop him retreating. IG, can they get more is the question. TP out, barely gets out of there, but Boca just saw him a smidgen of a second too late. Highlight Die shrines up on an Observer Ward.
Totally underestimated how important was the BKB on TA and no Black Hole. They can't fight. They can't fight at all, even if it's 4 heroes.
Enigma has a Malefice, but that's really the majority of what he can offer.
Midnight Pulse.
Yeah, can do some damage.
Some damage? Come on, dude. That's painful.
Good.
Percentage base. Pure damage.
Not bad.
People
Not bad.
die in the pulse.
Not bad, okay. Yeah, they didn't die there. Gonna push back the other way. They don't have X's, but they don't seem to care. They want to fight while Black Hole's down. TA getting stunned up. Fata may have to pop his BKB, does do so, but Boca gets the nice Ghost Scepter off, and Fata in the BKB loses the Omni Slash, but it comes back to him. Park finishes him off. AUI forced the BKB away from the defusal of Burning. Gets the lasso on Burning now. Epicenter coming in, being queued up, but Boca comes in big. Fata's in trouble. He fought back. It's a dieback, and Cloud9 in a terrible spot now without a TA for some time. They may lose AUI as well. XXS playing a hell of a puck.
That's probably
He's just
GG.
going to run over them.
Unless they can find out, they can wait for a Black Hole.
They are quite far away from it. 30 seconds still for MSS. He pops the BKB. They will get the Sand King. They may be able to save their racks here. Burning is very low.
Okay,
OP does not have Exorcism.
I should be able to hold it. But
Looks like they'll hold their racks.
that is very crippling, the dieback.
Man,
It's more or less like the game is half over.
certainly feels that way. It is tragic to see Boca coming up big there with his Epicenter, and also just the ability to force out the TA's BKB and then take 0 damage from it. He Ghost Scepters, Burning, Omni Slashes almost, or does end up killing him, although he doesn't get the kill himself. I'm going to say XXS on this puck is, to me, being the MVP of this game. He has just been split pushing, controlling the team fight so incredibly well. He's insanely fun. He's just been fantastic. IG want back in. They do have to worry about Black Hole, but they know there's no TA. And with Exorcism up, this is a 20-30 second window where they can push. If they get Black Hole, there is no
He can just
TA.
pretty much coil him.
And they kill this Death Prop, but they're trying to go in. He needs to get the Spirit Siphons off. He doesn't get a chance to do so, and MSS will secure the first kill.
Rax is down.
Rax is down, though. You're right. That was a Black Hole for a Rax. Well, a Black Hole and the Death Prophet.
A Black Hole for a Rax.
A Rex, you know. Black Hole, but the Rax got claimed. You know, it's been a long 3 days, okay? Just chill.
Sorry,
You know
bro.
what I'm trying to say,
Sorry, bro.
The Death Prophet kill? You know, your Death Prophet used ulti anyways. She's not very useful without it, in some ways. That's on Tyler.
Come on, dude. Spirit Siphon. Shivas.
It's good. It's a good spell. We saw it earlier. Oh, Cloud9 would have loved for Roche to be back up there. Their TA with no
40
buyback.
seconds before Roche is up.
And 90 seconds before Exorcism, so they will be able to perhaps go for that.
They have to.
Yeah, looks that way. Puck, level 25, let's go.
Yeah, he needs to just go and call the Enigma. Like, just blink behind, whatever. Like, when they were taking the Rex just now, for example. Just blink behind.
Yeah.
And orb, like, you can send yourself like a orb behind and just blink to the enemy lines and call the Enigma and just join up.
I think he just didn't expect the bat to just jump as quickly
Yeah,
as he did.
he
It
was-
happened all too fast.
Yeah, too fast, but as long as he calls the Enigma, they can safely take the Rex.
I mean, that scenario, even if he coiled the Enigma, the bat would pull the Death
Oh
Prophet
yeah,
into
yeah,
it,
that
so
too. Yeah, that's true.
It would not have saved it. But there is the Octarine now on Enigma, so the lower cooldown on Black Hole. He would love a refresher though. He really wants that. The lower. I'm surprised to see the GPM talent on Enigma. I feel like I almost always see cooldown reduction.
Yeah, I think when you have a Midas, the cooldown reduction is better
Yeah.
because it reduces the cooldown of Midas too.
Absolutely, that's why I'm surprised. I feel like,
Right, strange.
like you say, like 90% of Enigmas are. And this is the only one I've seen not go that build, but
Still, the goal is still, I mean,
it's slightly more than you'd get from the Midas. But the thing is, the cooldown reduction isn't just your Midas; it's all your
everything.
spells.
Yeah.
Black Hole could have been up a little bit sooner. Every little bit counts. Roshan back up, and IG do not have Exorcism just yet. Okay, they do. Just came up that second. Puck's annoying split push down bottom is going to keep dragging Cloud9 back to that lane to defend as well. Really feels like Cloud9 have very few options but to try and contest this Aegis. Pato wants to finalize.
They have very few options, but they don't have a choice. If they don't contest the Roche, the Rex is gone pretty much later. They want to buy back on the TA, so this is their last bet, their last roll. They have to get the Roche.
Gem gets passed over to OP as Puck looks to pick up.
Octarine core?
Well, I was about to say, he had the Dagon 5 queued up, but he gets the Octarine instead.
Usually the Dagon is the common thing.
If you want the shorter cooldown, he could have just gotten a refresher for a double Dream Call, I feel.
This is like the, you know, the tanky build.
Yeah, he's tankier, he gets the
spell
lifesteal. So it's not really about the cooldowns as much, like you say.
He just wants to live through the black holes. JK, you can't live through the black holes. I don't know, I think his job is just I would prefer the Dagon. You go behind Dagon on the Enigma and just get out. That's what I would like to do as a pot.
He knows they're all around that Roche area. Roche is back up and he's just going to constantly go bottom. I mean, the cooldowns all help. Like, this is actually a short, like 33-second cooldown on your boots of travel. All those things do add up with the Octarine core.
Dagons add up when you taser the enemy multiple times.
He's not got the slots for it right now. I guess Yule's Scepter could be slotted out.
Use is quite useful.
Yeah, everything is quite useful. The Lincoln's helps against the bat.
Buy a Moonshot for burning. How's that sound?
Great. Sounds fantastic. I'm on board. Buy a Moonshot for himself. He's split pushing, man. He almost killed that shrine. Buy a Deso. Buy a Necro 3. Back to the Roche standoff. Cloud9 kind of shown themselves in this mid lane. They are, I think, very wary of the fact that Fata does not have buyback, and a death on him could spell defeat right now. MG themselves smoked up. Need to not lose death prop at the start of the fight, but at the same time there is a buyback available, so they can... They die to a black hole, they can buy back here, and they're going to jump in, kill the Pugna, start the fight off on their own terms. Instantly, Owie, BKBs, full retreat, IG. Do they dare go for Roche? And they did commit an Omnislash for that one. Highlight Eye's in the neighborhood as well. Does look like Cloud9.
He has to try and steal this. Come on. Do it, bro.
Trying to maybe time it perfectly.
He needs to go.
How soon can he get in there? He needs to go now. He seems to know it well. There's no trap, but he's just going to guess this one right. He does perfectly. Can he do it? He does! Highlight Eye. Oh, that is a big steal for him. Got the cheese as well.
Oh, he got the cheese too?
He does that blind. That is... You know, that is just some sensei shit right there. You know, he felt it. He knew it was coming.
I mean, even if he didn't get the steal, he had to do that.
His buyback.
To keep the game alive.
That was some ballsy play. To get that timing right without a TA trap is impressive. IG though, even with that player still looking to break high ground, there is a BKB black hole. Unfortunately for Enigma, only one. Time to maybe sell that Midas if you could get a refresher. He's still a little bit short on gold.
Can probably sell the Soul Ring, I guess.
Sell Soul Ring, sell Midas. He's, what, 5.3 is refresher?
Math is difficult.
Yeah, 5.2. Close. Pop, use your Midas. This is definitely the stage where you sell that Midas to get it. Use your Midas, sell it, and then sell your Soul Ring, and I think he has probably just about enough for it. He may also just want buyback is the other thing.
But buyback is like slow death, you know, if you have to use your buyback.
You're not going to win the game that way. You can win the game with a double black hole. Well, at least win a big team fight. Not defending top. What are they up to here? Pushing on out. Letting creeps chip away at the buildings a little bit here. Success is just getting more and more farm through his GPM now.
Do you buy the Moonshot for... Oh, they found him.
Can they kill him? The Octarine Core, the Sans may wear off. There's the kill.
Shit.
He
so tanky
here. TA's there waiting.
Okay. They got him with the Lasso and they got him with the Night Stalker, but he is still alive. So that... With that said, it means that the only way they can kill him is with a black hole.
I was just about to say black. If TA was there during the lasso, I think they kill him. That would have worked. TA with a melt sword.
I guess he has no armor item.
I could see that at least being close. They weren't even close. They got him down to maybe like half health. But with TA there, I'm pretty sure there'd be enough damage. TA with a crit, sure. Kind of maybe depends on that, but... CLOUD9 are really up against the ropes here. Puck the puck is just split pushing. It is slow death. I mean, you mentioned like using buybacks is one way for slow death, but this puck split push is another way for the slow death to happen. He's taking shrines, he's taking the huts.
This puck is so so infuriating.
They're drawing lines, they're like, let's go gank him again.
But they
really want a black hole.
I don't think they can kill him.
They find him, but yeah, I don't think they can either. MSS is very close to this refresher.
Arcane Rune. Death Prophet with an Arcane Rune.
Chris was scouted out by the TA trap. Where is that refresher, MSS?
Yeah, I think he can get it now. Sell Soul Ring, Midas, buy refresher.
Just the Soul Ring being sold will be enough for it.
Yeah, they should get the refresher. That's their biggest chance. Or maybe even only chance to win the fight.
Ah, definitely on board, because IG can have buybacks. If you throw a black hole...
Okay, they call him, hit the Rex.
Can they do this? They then initiate in up top. Enigma will be coming that way, has the BKB black hole. Goes in looking for it, catches just one. Is it going to be enough? The Death Prop, they're trying to focus her down. They will get the initial kill. But now there's no black hole to play around. Head back.
Buy the refresher.
Yeah, buy that refresher. You need it. The Disruptor ultimate going to lock down the puck in place. No buyback for Envy.
Oh, he's not buying the refresher.
Hands and cheese. He's just not able to offer a whole lot. AUI just watching his teammates melt here. The buyback's now kicking in. Where is that refresher?
Oh,
he buys it now. He's got the second black hole. The racks. It's dropping fast. He's got to find a way to get in there. MSS. He left it at home. He may catch them by surprise. Problem is he's being zoned out here. Can't find the black hole. Will do so now. There it goes in. Black hole catches two, but it's too late. As fast has been brought down already, and the GG is called. CLOUD9 get taken out in this 2-game series, and they are now 1 win and 9 losses in their group.
Tough way to lose.
Very tough indeed. That was...
Their lineups have been very unconventional this series.
Yeah, I mean, this tournament, it's one of those things when you are struggling in the group stage and you're in this position, you often feel the need to maybe experiment and try something new.
Yo, but if you're last place,
yeah,
you don't get a chance anymore.
Or pick some of the heroes maybe that the top teams are doing, like LFY, so they need to start getting some wins, because for CLOUD9, they are on the brink of elimination. They do still have the other bottom teams in their group to play. I think that is the good news for Cloud. As Hellraisers, Execration, and Digital Chaos. So the other 3 teams who are bottom 4 with them are the teams they still get to play. So there is still some definite hope for Cloud9 fans out there. Do not panic just yet, as Cloud9 will be playing more Dota later today. We'll be casting some more Dota 2 actions ourselves, but we are going to take a break. Myself and Winter will be passing over the reins to the next casting duo, and we'll be making an appearance on some other streams later on. We'll catch all you guys later. Don't go anywhere, or if you do, go to the other Twitch streams to catch all the Dota 2 Ti7 action. To catch you later.